Hello, Paul. Follow me on TikTok, link in the description. You going out tonight? Which aftershave are you going to wear?
You wouldn't wear Versace to a birthday party. You wouldn't wear Dior to the grocery store. You wouldn't wear Chanel if you're staying in a hotel. But I always wear Givenchy when I'm feeling raunchy.
Guys, I'll let her do the catchphrase.
I don't know what's my catchphrase.
Come
Let
on.
me just
Hello. Hello.
Bonjour,
fragrance.
fragrance lovers. This is Clement. I talk about fragrance and welcome back. Okay, I look
Bonsoir.
stupid when I say that, but
No, wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us, Clements. It's really
my
great. I love
pleasure.
it. I love it when we have guests from all over Europe and the world. So what a thrill we've got. Well, I know you're in London, but so I have a Hungarian person, an Englishman, and a French lady. It sounds like the beginning of a bad joke. Games Master said, "Who is this woman? I'm in love." So
I know
there
you
you go,
know me.
Clements.
No. Yeah, I've seen you commenting
right.
on my channel before. I think you little liar.
He's a naughty flirt. Yeah. People are asking what you guys are drinking, so I've told everyone that I'm drinking a nice German lager. I'm a bit common, guys. I'm afraid I do prefer beer, so it's not so posh. So I'll do ladies first, but I'll find out about Chris too.
I'm gonna have what I have. I'm gonna bring it. So up until
Yeah,
then,
yeah. Well,
Clemence,
that's okay. Come back. Yeah, good plan. Clemence, what are you drinking?
So okay, don't laugh. This is you're gonna laugh. I went back from the gym and I was like, oh shit, I didn't bring anything like to drink. If I'm going in Dice Live, I probably need something to drink. But then I was looking in my fridge and I'm like, oh, let's pick and choose some stuff. So I took some vodka and I mixed it with some like fruity cocktail. So this is the vodka with the fruity cocktail. It's actually not that bad, especially after the second glass.
Yeah, most things work that way. Yeah, it looks very unusual, the color. And now Chris is back. So Chris, what are you on tonight? Oh my God, Motorhead.
What's that?
That's rum. It's rum.
That looks amazing.
Rum.
It's rum, and you would say like, okay, Lemmy is dead. Okay, God bless him. But you would say, okay, is this a marketing and is the whatever? And it's fucking good. It's good. It's really good.
It's good. It's actually a good rum because you might think
it's a dark rum. No, it's an aged dark rum, and it's really good. And the bottle is sexy as well. And I have my cigar.
Very sexy.
Paradiso Revelation that I'm gonna have outside.
Okay.
So after this, I'm gonna just let the spirit fly and the smoke as well.
It. Oh my God, I want to play poker and smoke cigar with you. That sounds like a great plan.
Jump over.
Yeah, if only we could do that. Oh man, so you're into the cigars as well a bit, are you, Chris?
There's a bunny.
He knows how to pull your strings, doesn't he?
Bunny.
Yeah, you've got. He knows what he's doing there.
Shall I show my bunny?
Oh, beg your pardon. Go on then. Why not? I need the ratings. Yeah. Come on then. Yeah. Get. Show us your bunny.
It was not supposed to come out like this, but
hey.
It's a little bit funny.
Feeling inside. Sorry. Excuse me.
We'll feel for you. Yeah, no problem. Okay, there always could be fun. Who expected this? So yeah, Chris, you don't mind a few spirits as well as the red. Oh, hang on, here. Oh, look at him!
Wow,
He's
well, that's
beautiful.
a live one.
Is that a special breed? Is that a certain kind?
It's a bunny lop. His name is Merlin.
Merlin.
Wow.
Merlin.
Guys, what do we think of the bunny? I think that was lovely. Is he? What's a bunny like as a pet? Because I'm used to cats and stuff. Do they have a personality and all that?
Well, yeah. I think the thing is, like with bunnies, if you leave them in a cage, they behave like a stupid person. Like they're stupid, But if you let them out, like my bunny is always out, and he's like a dog.
Oh, right.
Like if I'm going to work, he's following me. He's answering by his name. Like a dog.
Mm. He understands his own name then.
Yes, of course.
Oh, I thought they were a bit, limited intellectually,
No.
Okay,
Excuse-moi. Excusez-moi.
Pardonnez-moi. But so basically, you don't have to just keep them in a cage. They can be like a cat or something. But
Yeah, of course.
I guess they don't go outside, right?
Oh, well, mine going outside, but he comes back.
Right, but you can't let him roam the streets like a cat does.
No, he's
just
got
in the
a
garden.
little leash. Yeah, well, I don't know like what cat you have, but I never seen like a cat in really walking the street like this. But anyway,
they go out the front gate a bit more. Okay, all right.
I can't like I bring him outside sometimes, but he's got a little harness, so in case we're going outside. But yeah.
Right. Well, that's one pet I would actually consider because I find cats okay. I like cats. Dogs are too much work because you have to walk them and stuff. But a bunny, it feels like it could be kind of low maintenance. I like the idea.
Cute with a bunny, Dan. Get a bunny.
Well, Clement, I did actually have a rabbit once.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was actually very nice. It was with carrots and potatoes
I
and
knew
a little bit of
that.
a little bit of French mustard. I really did enjoy it. So, no, Clement, I'm just joking. I never eat rabbit. We don't have that big. That's actually you French are more into that than us.
You're horrible. You're an horrible person, Dan.
I told you that. Couldn't you tell? It's not just an act.
Look at Chris with his bunny rabbit trying to make it.
This is
why Chris. The rabbits protest.
This is why Chris.
This is a bad man.
This is horrible.
This is why Chris is happily married and I am completely single because he knows how to be nice. Right. He knows how to be nice to people. All right, guys.
Well,
also, I'm very keen to exploit this super chat stuff. Don't think that I'm not into it.
Look at you. You're like, let me get the money.
I've been watching these other people. I've seen some of these people. Archie Luxury makes thousands. I mean, guys, don't be shy. I won't be offended if you pay to make a comment. That's fine. I'm going to bring in Kellen now from Sense of South Jersey. But at the moment, I'm replying to your comments occasionally for nothing, guys. But soon, this is going to be costing you big bucks. So let's bring in Kellen all the way from. I don't care. Kellen, hello.
Hey, how are you?
Sense of South Jersey. All right. Good to see you.
Hello.
I'm going to introduce you. It's like hosting a dinner party. Okay, guys. I don't know if you've met Chris. Chris, have you met Kellen? This is Kellen from Sense of South Jersey. Chris,
nice to meet you.
Big fan. Nice to meet you.
Have you ever spoken before?
Nope.
No. I figured it would happen eventually on this, but not yet.
Yes.
The other guru of the classics, right? Yeah.
A lot of them. Yeah.
We've got a pretty old school fragrance fan lineup. And Kellen, I'm delighted to introduce you. I should have done ladies first to Clement CC.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
How are you?
Very great. That's funny to meet here.
There's not like Friday night.
Yeah, a bit random, but yeah.
Kellen can tell you it's probably going a little bit more nicely than the last one, but I'll get onto that in a minute. I'll come to that in a minute. Yeah, I've lined up some clips actually, which not from that, but from some of the people. Someone said Kellen will be glad. No, Archie. I'll come back to that. Yeah.
He's a trip.
Mr. Smelly says, no, sorry, I'm Mr. Smelly. Gamesmaster says, Mr. Smelly, hold on, this is a great comment. He says, I'm the sexiest host of. Not yet. I will be soon. No, I'm honestly not. I've only just started. He says, Mr. Smelly is the sexiest host in Fragcomm, hands down. That's the kind of comment I want.
Agree. Come on.
Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Okay. So,
you know what you said? Sorry to say.
Yeah.
You said merci beaucoup. Do you know what that means?
Thank you very much.
No. Like when you say merci beaucoup, that's thank you very much. If you say merci beaucoup, that means you've got a great ass, you know.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I don't doubt that you
take some notes.
I
saw. I'm going to
write that down.
If you go to France, you might have trouble. So
yeah, well. Trust me, I have trouble.
He'll get more views from it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, well, given my current reputation, it is probably the kind of thing people expect from me. But yeah. Don't worry, Clement. I have trouble even in the English language. So
Me
it's-
too. Me too.
Yeah, class. C'est la vie.
Dan,
I'll
if
probably-
if you get abused in France or England, wherever, there's always a spot for you here in Hungary. So never, just jump over.
So all of you three guys, I really respect. This is not. I'm not blowing smoke up your backsides, because you're all very genuine people, and you all have a very particular kind of niche in the fragrance world. And none of us here are quite the biggest thing in Fragcomm, growing fastest yet. It's obviously going to happen to me probably pretty soon, but the public has to kind of catch up with these things. But it's very interesting that without necessarily being completely putting out exactly what we think YouTube wants, we've all got quite nice channels that people really enjoy and follow. So how do you guys sort of think about your videos? How much do you think about what kind of content you make? Because I do admit to being a bit of a click slut, and I try, I try.
You are a little bit of a click slut.
I'm a hussy, a trollop. But even worse, I'm not that successful at it. But I'll go through you one by one and just see what your sort of, how much do you think about that when you make videos? So I'll start, and then we'll bring in the legend that is Lania Smith. So Clement CC first. What's the balance for you between here's what I want to talk about that I love, fragrances, and oh shit, I better get some views as well. What do you do?
I mean, I used to really, I think the first year I used to really look at the views and like be like, okay, I need to do those top 10 lists because it's gonna work, blah blah. To be honest, my mentality now, especially after this tough year, like I said before, I don't really care at all. I'm putting up what I want to put up, what I enjoy doing, because I realized that at some point, like just for me at least, I thought that it was a bit toxic for my mental health to do some stuff that I didn't really enjoy doing. So now I'm just doing what I enjoy, what I like, when I feel like it or not. If it doesn't do the views that it should do, I'm totally fine with it. I really don't mind, honestly. I just want to enjoy what I'm doing first, and I think that's my first thing. Of course, like I want the community that is following me to be happy too, but it's me first, so it's kind of selfish, but for me, like I prefer to do what I enjoy, and I don't really look at this anymore because it drives you a bit mad at some point. I thought, like, at least for me, it drove me a little bit mad. So now I'm not looking at all. I'm just doing my thing. That's it.
Okay, I respect that. I like that philosophy. I'm going to go to Chris next. I'm going to bring you in a minute, Lania, but we're just sort of, building the hype here. So, Chris, what do you think about the balance? Do you think about the views a bit, or do you not give a damn?
Well, as you can tell from if you look at my channel from several angles, numbers wise and all that, it's obvious that I don't really care. And that's in regards to the numbers of what is a particular review attracting, what sort of number. I don't care about that. I only care about the content, and that's not bullshitting. It's really true. And the reason is not because I'm such a genuine person, but because my daily job is a sales job, and I'm all about numbers, about weekly numbers, daily numbers, monthly numbers, quarterly numbers, yearly numbers. So I don't give a toss for my beloved hobby on what sort of numbers it generates, because I'm numbers all the time. I'm trying to escape the numbers, actually, when deep diving into note breakdowns and feelings and locations. And what I think about is not the number. What I think about is if I have a fragrance, where should I shoot? What is because I change, my the settings that I do. I do a lot of outside, a lot of places that fit, a lot of environments and settings that fit the general mood and vibe of the fragrance. So that's what I'm thinking about, and not the numbers at all. So
Okay, good answer. I mean, well, nevertheless, you have still got what many people would consider a sizable following. So, there's not necessarily always a complete contradiction. But yeah, okay, thank you. Like your insight. I'm going to bring in Lania Smith after the next comments. I mean, I'm kind of spoilt here. Thank you so much for showing up, guys. Kellen, what again, you've got a niche. within a niche, as you described it. How much do you think about views, and how much do you do whatever the F you want?
Well, it's difficult. I think about them both, and there are certain times when I'll put out a video where I know it's going to get more views, but then there's certain times where I'll have a fragrance that I'm enjoying so much that I'll just want to talk about that particular one. And I know it may not get like nearly as many because it's not as well known. For example, like the trophy Lancome, not many people are gonna want to search that to figure out, hey, how does that one smell? But I loved that one. I loved the bottle. I loved the way it smelled, and that was one I really was excited for a video to make. Same thing with like the one about the television show, The Sopranos, when I spoke about which fragrance the character. So if you don't know that show, that might not be as appealing, but for me, that was a lot of fun to make. And then, of course, I think about, hey, if I make a fall list, which I'm going to do eventually, I know that'll get a lot of views because it's a 10 list and people like to see boom, boom, boom. You see the different ones. But to what Chris was saying with sales, I totally get it because it's constantly, you're thinking about the numbers too. So to kind of be able to find the nice in between, from looking at your views to also making content that you enjoy to make sure that you still enjoy doing it, I think is finding that happy median is important. So I do, but not to the extent where I'm going to drive myself crazy, just like you guys said. So I agree. I like to do it with what I like to wear.
Good. I respect that a lot. So like with the Trophy Lancome, did that sort of do less well than the average video for you then?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably like, it for sure. It didn't hit like 1,000 in overnight or anything like that. Yes, that didn't do as hot, but it's okay. But that doesn't matter. You know what I mean? You put out more videos, you're going to get more views. Yeah. And there's so many fragrances I have that I still have to review. You know what I mean? So, those are, those are cool things like the Dolce & Gabbana Buy, man, that first impression that did well because you've made that one popular because that's like a scent that's kind of very, very hard to find. I think that's how I figured it out was because of your channel.
Dan, I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go because my bed is calling anyway.
Okay,
so...
it's probably, I mean, with us three hunks here, it's probably a bit too much for you, Clement. I would imagine.
No,
you need to go.
really
you need to go and have a lie down. I would imagine.
No. Listen. I do really enjoy the presence of men, so I don't mind. But I'm a bit hot, so I'm gonna go take a shower. Okay.
Yeah. Clement, what an honor it was to have you on the show. It was a real pleasure, and thank you so much because I know you're a very busy person. Can we? I shouldn't do this on air, but will you come back and make some more appearances again, please?
Are you actually asking me that when you're live? You cheeky Dan.
I'm blushing now.
Yes, I will come back for you because I'm nice, Okay. But anyway,
Clemence,
thank you, everyone. Have a good evening.
Clemence, before you leave, I have to tell you something.
Yes.
My bunny really likes you.
I really like him too. We shall meet, I think. Okay, bye, guys. Have a good evening.
Au revoir.
Take care.
Bonsoir. I'm going to bring in Lania Smith, legend. This is a legend of the fragrance community. Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Right, guys. This is where let's see if technology works. I'm going to show you a few funny, interesting things that I picked up online this week. If this works,
I'll be right back.
Somebody posted just a funny compilation of Jeremy moments, which I thought was kind of funny. I think if I press this, it'll play. Here we go. Lania. This was a little lovely greatest hits clip of Jeremy fragrance that I found this week. Here we go.
Oh, fuck! Fuck! Oh! So good, baby! Whoa, I don't think so, man. Lower, baby! Whoa!
Okay, that was that was some of the magic moments that we see from Jeremy. And what do you guys think? Someone commented earlier actually that his latest video was sent of the bike ride. I mean, I love the guy. He's entertaining, but he doesn't seem to be putting a lot of research into his video ideas. It's like 3 or 4 a day. Is anyone? I'll leave this open. Would anyone like to offer any thoughts on this?
It gets on my nerves, to be honest. I don't really. It's a waste of time for me to watch because I don't even think it's entertaining. It's not genuine, and he gets on my nerves. Again, I'm a sales guy, and I meet lots of guys like him. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they then this and the if you look behind that, it's all like smoke and mirrors. And from the way that he wears his suit to and like, no, thank you, no,
Right.
not my cup
Yeah.
of tea.
Okay, fair enough. Lania, do you keep up with Jeremy Fragrance, or perhaps not? I don't know.
Only very occasionally. I'll tell you that when he very first began, didn't have any followers and was like doing it in a hallway. I thought he was interesting, and I started following him. But then very quickly I came to realize, and I feel that this way today, that Jeremy's channel is an entertainment channel.
Yeah.
It's I just don't take him seriously. And he makes me laugh a lot, and he's had some controversies, but that's his thing, and more power to him. Everybody has a right to on this platform to do what they want on their channel. So I'm happy that he's doing well.
Yeah, all right. Very diplomatic answer there. No,
Such a
I think
gentleman. This guy is just such a gentleman.
I enjoy it because it's meant to be silly entertainment, and I don't know what the truth about who he really is, but I kind of don't mind his whole on screen thing. I'm just going to play another little clip. Forgive me because I won't go much longer on the stream because I think we've had a really good chat here. But I keep going on, forgive me guys, a little bit about Curly Fragrance because I find her channel intriguing. She is rather naughty and saucy and provocative on the channel. And there was her latest video was about gourmand fragrances. And of course, she did a great sort of thumbnail, which said fragrances which will make her want to eat you. And this is a little clip from the video, which here we go.
Let me tell you, girls can't resist something that smells very tasty or taste tasty. There are some women out there who really love grapefruit.
Okay, so that obviously I picked the most shocking bits, but yeah, she's definitely put boundaries with her videos a little bit, and I thought it was kind of intriguing. I'll just ask for any feedback that you want to give. The thing that I would like to say about her is she used to just be on Instagram, and I've interacted with her a little bit, and she is a genuine, very knowledgeable person about fragrances. Like she really genuinely loves and cares about fragrances and collects them. Her mum's into them too. She can talk about notes probably better than me, but it's intriguing that obviously and naturally she's kind of using the things that are in her favor a little bit, that she's a young woman. And as she says at the beginning of her videos, hello to gentlemen and my 2% women viewers. So she knows naturally men are watching her do videos about what's a sexy man. She gets it. She's not stupid. But I'm one of the few, because I know a lot of other reviewers like, I find that a bit tacky. I don't like it. Because I'm so sort of, I think I'm quite open-minded. I kind of think, okay, it's refreshing, it's different, I don't mind it. Any thoughts? I'll pick you out because otherwise it might be a deafening silence. So I'll go to Clement first.
Well, I mean, it's the same thing like Jeremy does. The fragrances that are talked about on that channel are one that I have zero interest in. Right? They're very mainstream. Yeah. However, she's cutting promo. She's making a name for herself, and more power to her. There's nothing wrong with that, and that's cool. I get it. It's just that I really would never really see it, because if they're talking about the latest flanker, Sauvage or Dolce & Gabbana light blue, number 43, to me, I could care less. But she's using the sex appeal, and that sells. Sex sells. That's been a thing for forever, and that's fine. Yeah, and she's hot. You know what I mean? Who would deny that? You know what I mean? And just like with your whole thing, the sex, you tell anybody, you give them a compliment, and they're not going to be okay with it. Anyone that got upset with you is just being a chooch. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, good. A comment there, Jura Rose says perfume needs to stop being sexualized. To be honest, I think I disagree with that. What do you expect?
Yeah, I think that's the whole thing. That's the whole. It's always been. That
I
way.
think I know there's obviously limits to good taste, but yeah, I don't agree that perfume should be not sexualized because it has always been that way. And yeah, there's limits to good taste, but I disagree with you. But it's interesting to hear that comment. Fragdicted, can I buy some advertising space on your string vest? Yeah, I've been very clear that I am very much for sale, and I only got one super chat tonight. But trust me, I'll be absolutely prostituting myself out more and more on this live thing. Don't you worry about that, guys. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna stop the broadcast, and then I'll just say a quick polite goodbye to you off air. Thank you so much. I made £2 tonight. It was well worth it. I will see you in the next one, guys. Good night.
Take care. Bye-bye.